The UN High Commission for Refugees and Ecuador's National Assembly have signed an agreement to give greater protection to refugees. Our correspondent Liz Sherfius now brings us more.
Ecuador's National Assembly and the UN High Commission for Refugees, or ACNUR, have signed an interinstitutional agreement which seeks to give greater protection to those persons in a state of mobility and ensure their rights granted under the Constitution. This agreement seeks to provide support to refugees, Ecuadorians returning from abroad, immigrants, emigrants, and victims of human trafficking.
I think the agreement with ACNUR has been a very important opportunity for the National Assembly, particularly for the Parliamentary Group for the Rights of Persons in Mobility. Strategic alliances with the ACNUR can help develop initiatives due to the experiences that they bring to the table. They have been developing their work for many years in different parts of the world. With respect to refugees, Ecuador has to work within the parameters of what has already been studied and undertaken.
ACNUR and the National Assembly are working to support the approximately 56,000 refugees currently in Ecuador, 98% of which are Colombians, and those Ecuadorians who emigrated during the financial crisis of 1999 that are today returning to the country. According to studies by the Ecuadorian Environment and Society Foundation, about 80% of all refugees within the country seek to become permanent residents.
Here we have about 50,000 refugees. This means that there are at least 40,000 people that will stay here in the country. Not only the Ecuadorian state, but also the international community needs to understand that this population, which is 40,000 people, is going to require a certain amount of attention, of protection, of services, education, and healthcare.
Opening its borders to those citizens returning from abroad and to people of all nationalities, Ecuador is the greatest receiver of refugees in Latin America. The agreement between ACNUR and the National Assembly seeks to give greater institutional support to persons in mobility and ensure that their rights are upheld under national and international law. Liz Sherfius, Telesur, Ecuador.